Hi, welcome to Taste This TV. I'm Chef Joe Ciminera. So we have a great show for you here today. We've got some incredible products that we're going to be working with. We're doing tacos today, and not just ordinary tacos, very small bite-sized tacos. Now these are perfect for cocktail hours or just having a couple of people over the house. You'll enjoy these bite-sized morsels as opposed to those big jumbos that might crunch up and fall all over the place when you bite into it. So there's a couple of products that we're going to be working with today I think is important to go over. Now, this company here, now you might have seen them overseas. It's a product of France and incredible toast points. And what I like to do with these things is use them as stuffing. I mean, they're great to just open up whole. Let me just show you something here. So they look like this. And you could really use them like that. You can spread tapenade on them, olive spread, liver, anything you want on this. Pâtés are great. But I like to put them in there, and they're going to be the basis for our taco meat that we're going to talk about in just a little bit. Next, we got some Crave cheese. Now, this is Crave's Brothers, and this is their fresh cheddar cheese curds. Now, if you don't know anything about this product, ladies and gentlemen, go out and learn a bit more about it, because they are the cheese company of Wisconsin. They got some incredible products. We're going to be working with a few products this whole season on Taste This. But I think what's really important is to actually get familiar with this company, because you're really going to love what they got going on. Today we're using their cheese curd, and they have a couple of cheese curds. This one in particular, we're going to actually melt down a little bit with a little wine. We're going to almost do like a fondue, and then we're going to put it on top of our tacos. So long gone are the days of those shredded cheese. Here comes the curd from Crave Brothers. Now, the oil is very important on this show, and we're going to be working with this infused olive oil. If you look at the label there, it looks really great. Now this company is pretty incredible. InfusedOilsAndVinegars.com. Check them out. It's a woman by the name of Michelle, and she's really got it going on when she talks about flavoring oils and vinegars. This woman has got it down pat. I mean, to the point where it would never make you infuse your own oil again. Okay, now that says a lot, because I've been infusing oils for a long time. Check them out. The website's InfusedOilsAndVinegars.com, and today we're going to be using this one, infused olive oil. Now, we can't forget about which wine we're going to be using. South African wines are on the map for today with this company, Takara. Now, this wine is a Sauvignon Blanc and is going to pair perfectly with our tacos. You might be saying, meat with Sauvignon Blanc? Yeah, because we're actually going to be putting it in the cheese as well. Incredible flavor. We're going to be finishing with a little black truffle salsa. And this, my friends, is going to be a marriage made in heaven. Check this company out. South African wines, they're really growing. I love all of them we're going to be working with on this season of Taste This TV. And, you know, this is a fruity wine. It's got hints and notes of fresh fruits, and you could really pair them up nicely with that. Now, with our whole taco meat, we're going to be seasoning it with a hot sauce called Cheeky Boy Sauces is the name of the brand. They're from the UK. They're going to be widely distributed here in the US and abroad. Incredible sauce. This guy does not put any vinegar. As you can see, the ingredients in here are hot honey, tomato, ginger, bird's eye chili, but he doesn't make his hot sauce in the typical way you would normally find it. So check him out, look at the logo. He's got wide range of flavors here that we're going to be working with. Today we're going to be using this one. All right, and next, at the end of the show, what else would we be eating besides a Racine Kringle? Now the Kringles are incredible because they have a whole bunch of flavors. This one is their almond. We're going to be biting into that baby right at the end of the show. I want to talk about my friends also that distribute this, UOC. Now UOCfood.com is United Overseas Food Cooperation, and they're my friends over there that distribute these fine products. Log on to their website. That's where you can purchase this stuff. All right, let's get started. Now, as you can see, I have some taco meat today that we did. Now this is a combination of beef, veal, pork, and short rib, right? Now, you don't need a lesson on taco meat, right? Everybody's made taco meat, it's pretty easy. The question is what you do with your taco meat afterwards, and that's what I'm gonna show you. That's where the brilliant art comes in. Now, if you took this meat here and you put it on a taco, it's gonna fall apart. It's not going to be, you know, especially when you're working with a small taco too, the last thing you want to do is pick it up, it falls out the side. That's a no-no. So what we're going to do is take our food processor and we're going to put all of our meat we have our meat. Now we're gonna be doing a couple of other things. We're gonna take this toast that we talked about earlier before, and we're just gonna put a couple of slices in here. Now maybe we'll put two. All right, we'll put three. We'll put three in there. Now, if you notice, I'm using this Zepter knife. This is a handmade knife. If you don't know anything about Zepter, Zepter is like the premier quality cooking pot, I guess you could call it, in the UK. It's incredibly important because of the quality metal that they use. It's a very different kind of metal. You don't need to add oil when you're cooking anything. It doesn't stick. It's a state-of-the-art technology. Learn a little bit more about them. You're going to love it. This knife I'm in love with, and they make tons of knives like this. So we got that in there, right? So we're figuring ourselves, what else do we need? Well, we need the Cheeky Boy sauce. That has to go in there. Put a little bit of cracked black pepper. Some roasted garlic. And we're gonna put this in the Cuisinart right here. Okay, now we're on. Okay, now we're gonna take this off. I want you to take a look at this because we went from having a mess before to now a nice moldable seasoned piece of beef, right? I mean, and that's really what it comes down to. So, I mean, look, this isn't rocket science, but it does open your mind to say that you're never gonna have a taco again where you bite one side of it and the other side comes out. So, what we're gonna do is take this meat that we can totally control and form, and we're gonna put it in the taco first. Now, take a look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Look, right? When is the last time you did that to a taco? Now, that taco goes down and dirty. We're gonna do another one. At the same time, we're gonna get our curd ready to go. We're gonna put this over boiling water. We're gonna let it do its thing. We're gonna add a little bit of this incredible olive oil to it. Just a little bit. And a little bit of this wine. This is a twist off. Wow. Oh, we're gonna sip this baby at the end. We're just gonna put a little bit in there. Keep it honest. Okay? We're gonna let that do its thing while we build these tacos. So now you have your taco, but what about your salsa? Well, we're gonna do a couple of things in just a moment here to show you that. Let's do a few of these babies. We got a couple of hungry camera people waiting to eat here. Now, you could do this with just about anything. If you were a vegan, you can do this with soybean, you could do it with beans. It's the same principles apply. Have a little bit of this toast. We'll do one more. Okay, now it's time to work on the salsa that we got. So we're gonna put this aside right here. Now we got some cilantro here and a whole bunch of good stuff. We're gonna add in some tomatoes. We're gonna add in some garlic. A little bit of cracked black pepper. Cheeky Boy sauce for the cheeky lover in you. We're gonna mix this up. And the Cheeky Boy sauce is actually gonna help it bring it together. Let me tell you something. You have never tried hot sauce like this. I'm telling you, there are a lot of hot sauces on the market. Some of them are good, but this is incredible. And it's made like with all natural products. Again, we're not making a salsa that can fall off the taco, folks, right? So look at this. We put the taco on and the taco stays. The salsa stays on the taco, see? I know it sounds like another world, right, that we're talking about, but you know, really, you gotta expect, you know, you have to envision how people are gonna eat things too, not just how it tastes, but how people are gonna pick it up and actually eat it. You know, is it gonna be a sloppy mess? Because that ruins the whole experience. You could have the greatest taco in the world, pick the thing up, and it just goes all over the place. Okay, that's our salsa. Real simple. Okay, now as you can see, this is getting like really put together nicely. What we're gonna do is stir this up. We'll take this off the fire for a second. And the whole point of this, and you can smell the wine marries in there nicely, the herbs from the oil. And again, we don't want, now it's starting to you know, because we want to be able to mold it. The whole point of making this taco, folks, is that everything is going to be molded on top. It's not, we're not sprinkling cheese on or anything like that. We're using the flavor of this particular curd, which is outstanding. All right, so our curd is just about where we want it to be. We're going to break little pieces off. Now, be careful when you're working with this stuff. I mean, look, you could start to make mozzarella cheese if you want out of it, but this is some really good stuff. But the point I'm trying to make is, you know, I would rather have a nice thick piece of curd on my tacos. And that's exactly where this is going, like this. And now I'm actually fortifying it. I'm flavoring it with the wine. I'm flavoring it with the herb oil. You're gonna get yourself in a whole mess of trouble eating this stuff. You won't stop. Now, at the very least, the very last part, what we're gonna do is take some microgreens in here. Now, these microgreens come from Fresh Origins, right? It's a company that grows microgreens. We have everything from chervil in here to cilantro to delicately crafted microgreens that are organic, healthy for you. You're getting your greens in there, your vegetables, and it also makes your dish look that much nicer. So here you have it, folks. This incredible mini taco version, right? We made it with curd, we made it with Cheeky Boy sauces. UOC, my friends, distributing some great products overseas. I mean, we are cooking here. We're cooking, okay? So now we're not done yet, because along comes with this incredible dinner, you have to have dessert. Now, we come over here and we grab our Kringle. Kringles are sent like this. They usually will come to you frozen. If they come to you fresh, that's fine, but they have to be put in the freezer immediately. Check them out on Twitter. Tell us how you like it. This is their almond. Now look at this. I just want to show you quality, folks. There's a difference in life between what you can have for a garbage price, cheap to fill your belly, and putting quality stuff in there. This is quality. This is craftsmanship. Even to the way they package it is good. But let's open it up and cut a couple of pieces here using our Zepta knife, which is incredible. Okay? We're closing it out with our incredible wine that we got here. Let's talk about this for a little bit. Whole body wine. South Africa. Really great products.
This Takara wine displays a vibrant, deep straw color with flecks of green. The aromas in the nose are a melange of ripe tropical fruits such as guava, papaya, and passion fruit, intermingled with the more herbaceous aromas indicative of cooler climate. Sauvignon Blancs such as asparagus, nettles as fresh-cut grass. On the palate, the wine is surprisingly full and rich with mouth-filling flavors, reminiscent of the characters of the nose. The mid-palate is broad and textured, with the finish fresh and clean, unmistakably Sauvignon Blanc.
Right away. To the nose, I'm getting all different kinds of fruits in there. Nice legs on this baby. Drink up. Wow. This is a winner. We got our tacos, we got our incredible wine from South Africa, we have our Kringle, folks. Thank you for watching this fun-filled episode of Taste This TV. I'm your host, Chef Joe Ciminera. There never was any rules in cooking. Taste this.